This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, thanks for waiting, everybody. So, yesterday we couldn't do due to a technical issue. Day before yesterday, we was working on the customizing part of two settings of accounting, that is global settings and posting periods, right? So, moving forward, we'll see today the five customizing steps which are relevant to the material master. So, to begin with, what are they? The first step is all about field selection, if you all remember. Let me again quickly take you all to the list of views what we set up. Just a minute. So these are the five steps which we need to do now. But before this, we made these two settings in our last session, right? Global settings and posting periods. Now here, when you speak about material master related, first maintain field selection for data screen. This layout is all about organizing how the fields to be appeared when you are creating a material. I repeat again, how the fields to be appeared in the front end screen when you are creating the material you are managing in this step. And this step is all about setting up the industry sector, because every company belongs to one industry sector. If you understand, every company belongs to one industry sector. For example, we work on what? Grasim. Grasim belongs to which industry? Textiles. Right? If it is a car, it belongs to automobile industry. So you need to come up with the setup of the industry sector. And you should bridge the relation between these two. Because when we select the industry sector, the screen layout should source the field accordingly. So A and B will be interrelated. So A is base when you're making B the step. Okay, so let's see how to work on this. So let me log into the SAP screen. Go back to the IMG screen, and here you find logistics general down, then material master, then field selection, maintain field selection for data screen, that is step 1, define industry sector and industry sector specific field selection. Click on maintain field selection first. New entries. Now here you find and hide display required optional kind of, right? Hide display required optional. You have selection group 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. But where are the fields? This should be a doubt. Where are the fields? This should be a doubt. Now, if you click on this squindle, it shows the fields in field selection group. But before that, give a short name identity. It can be 1 letter or 2 letter or 3 letter or 4 letter short. Anyway, it can be, right? So we work on Grasim. I say GR, enter. The moment when I click on enter, it says choose the key from the allotted name specified. I have given as GR. Fine. When you get a pop-up with an orange color indicator or yellow color indicator, it's a caution. Green, it's a confirmation. Red, it's an error. So if this is not red, it is orange. In some versions, you may get with yellow indicator. Yellow or orange is a caution. Okay. Continue. Save. Again, it pops up till it gets saved. Keep saying continue, save. You get your request, Grasim. I say continue. First, I am saving it. When all the fields are marked and hidden, you move it to optional. ఇప్పుడు అన్ని హైడ్ అన్నా సర్ప్రెస్ అన్నా ఒకటే. కొన్ని ఇప్పుడు కస్టమర్ మాస్టర్ డేటాలో ఇక్కడ మనకి సర్ప్రెస్ అని ఉంది. దట్ మీన్స్ హైడింగ్. So hide or suppress both mean the same. In the previous layout, customer master data related, this was expressed as suppress. Suppress or hide both mean the same. Don't get confused. So when all are marked here, we manually move to optional. But in some layouts, defaultly all are in optional. You manage unwanted to hide, mandatory to required, just to view is display. So let all the fields be in optional. Do not disturb anything, because how these all fields present in the front end screen, you need to understand lively as how we have seen during customer master data. Where are the fields? See, click on this fields in field selection group, that is field selection group 1, units of measurement text. So how this field to be appeared in the front end? Optional. Like that, every selection group got some or other fields. During the live job, this layout is managed and maintained by the production planning consultant or inventory management consultant. Mostly the production guy will do, because base they set up. But as you're learning, you should know where the fields are managed, where the fields are controlled. You should know. That's the intention we are doing this. Okay, fine. Now this layout, what I made GR to be tagged to the industry sector here. So define industry sector and industry sector specific field selection. Click over here. Now here, see there are so many practiced by trainees and customized by me. So remember, system occupies 1 letter. It can be alphabetical or it can be numerical. Remember, it accepts one letter, it can be alphabetical or numerical. Understand? Okay. So when I say alphabetical or numerical, so all are occupied in the server what I'm using. So take some symbol at the rate, hash, percentage kind of. So here the server what I'm using, for example, I take front slash. Let us check first numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 occupied. Okay. Occupied all. Okay. So assign new entries, colon, and here I give Rasim the textiles. Rasim belongs to a textile domain, right? So I prefix Grasim for our unique identity. Grasim textile industry. So if somebody might have made with textile industry, what is his and what is yours to avoid confusion, I prefix Grasim. And here I need to tag the field reference what we made in the previous step, GR. Okay, colon, and entry already exists. Somebody is used already with colon. Okay, this is also occupied. Just wait, let me check once again. So okay. So finally I found one unused letter, icon, number, anything it can be. Save it back. So we made the field reference and we tagged it to the index sector. Now come to basic settings, maintain company code for material management. Now here, before doing this step, these two accounting steps are must to be done. Without doing these two accounting steps, you cannot step into this maintain company code for material management step, because the posting period source the year and that year you are connecting here. Until you set up the posting period, that is the current calendar year, it cannot be recognized here. So that's how first two accounting settings, then the five material master related steps. So under basic settings here, maintain company code for material management. Click on position, GRAI, enter. So Grasim India Private Limited, what I made, my company code. Now here you'll find year, current period, that is current month, your year, your year, this is previous year, this is current year, this is the allow backward posting, this is don't allow backward posting. You'll understand that. So 2024 current year I have given, and we are in which month? We are in the third month. 3, enter. Right? So once I give the third month here, it will take the previous month as 2 automatically. Once I give 2024 here, it will take the previous year 2023 automatically. And once I give 2024, total number of months in this year is 12, it picks up automatically. So everything should come automatically. If you made anything wrong or any mistake, or if you haven't made the two settings of accounting, here everything will come with 0. So when everything you see with 0, then it is not correct and you cannot proceed further. Simple. When you're buying any product, if it is printed with an year with all 0, 0 month, 0, 0 date, 0, 0 year, will you prefer? No, because there should be a proper manufacturing date and releasing date. Without that, how you will? That's the logic here. And what is this ABP, DBP? Allow backward posting, don't allow backward posting. What does it mean? Let me put it in a very simple way. For example, any product which has a shelf life of just a day, today manufactured, it should be saleable or consumable in today's date only. Tomorrow it cannot be. It will expire. What kind of think your food, your prepared food, that is, it may be what to say, the vegetable curries or anything kind of. Now don't say, sir, we have frozen food concept. Yes, I store in refrigerator. It can be 2 or 3 days. I can use it, but fine. But think about a product which is one day usable. Today is prepared. Today only it is need to be consumed or sold. One day perishable. One day perishable means one day usable, one day validity kind of. So after a day is done, product is expired. It is not usable kind of. So don't allow backward posting. That is, Today's manufactured or prepared product cannot be saleable in tomorrow's date. This is one day. But if you mark as ABP here, same example, more than one day shelf life you have. Because today, wherever you go, you have frozen food concept. Preservatives we use, maybe ingredient wise or maybe a refrigerator wise, you use it for multiple days for usage. So any product which has a shelf life of at least one day more, allow backward posting. That is, yesterday's manufactured or prepared product can be saleable in today's and upcoming days. It can be days wise, weeks wise, months wise, years wise, or depending upon the product. Now, grassing, for example, it is in textiles, right? So, when I say grassing textiles, say worst condition, the fashion may expire, but not a product, but not the trouser or anything which is not wearable kind of, right? Or a cloth which is not saleable kind of. Only the fashion expires, but not the cloth expires. So allow backward posting. So even I worked in food domain based related products, 99.9%. I say mostly 100% it will be ABP only. DBP very rare. I have not seen DBP because everywhere it is shelf life is there for any product. So ABP should be marked. So what is the difference between the ABP and DBP? You understood. When you give the current year, current month, how all will reflect, you understood. So previous year is base for the current year 2024. That's what when we was making the posting periods we maintained. Right? Saved. Our request continue. Back. Now down to this we have material type. Define attributes of material type. Material type is all about you are going to set up in the system how a product creating layout should be presented with the views. See, you see a material in many phases. A material as a raw material, a material as a semi-finished product, a material as a finished product, right? So we belong to sales domain, right? Do we sell raw material? Our sold product may be a raw material to the customer. For example, Grasim. Okay, Grasim manufactures the cloth, right? They sell the cloth as with stitched also. That is, Grasim got ready-mades and the cloths. So when somebody is buying cloth, it's a raw material for them. A tailor is buying a cloth from Grasim. For the tailor company, it's a raw material. Think Grasim is supplying the what you say cloth to say Aditya Birla. Example I'm telling, and their promoting brand is what do you see? What is that? The Tata West Side in India. West Side is the oh, sorry. I say shopper stop. So all Aditya Birla manufactured products, mostly they will be reachable to the customers through shopper stops, Pantaloon, etc. So why I'm telling all this? Think Grasim is supplying the cloth to Tata company, and they serve the people through their brand and their showroom websites. So why I'm saying all this, the cloth when purchased by West Sides, For them, it's a raw material to prepare the ready-mades. But for Grassims, it's a finished product, right? So we always deal with a material type which is a finished product in identity. So you'll find so many material types in the database: raw material, semi-finished, and then finished product. So here, if you want to go to new entries, it will not allow, because SAP is designed in such a way. It has been given all the material types which are relevant for any business process to which the SAP product is saleable. मतलब जो भी कंपनी में एसएपी इंप्लीमेंट होगा वो कंपनी का रिलेटेड मटेरियल टाइप्स స్టాండర్డ్స్ సిస్టమ్ में दे चुका है. అంటే ఏ కంపెనీస్ లో ఎస్ఏపి ఇంప్లిమెంట్ అవుతుందో ఆ కంపెనీస్ ఎస్ఏపి ప్రోడక్ట్ కొన్నప్పుడు ఆ కంపెనీ యొక్క ఇండస్ట్రీ రిలేటెడ్ మెటీరియల్ టైప్స్ ఎస్ఐపినే డిఫాల్ట్ ఇచ్చింది. ఈవెన్ హియర్ or even during the project, what we'll do, we select the system standard and we copy it, and our made copy we restructure as how we prefer. That is customizing. Okay, so let's see now. So click on position, find FERT. This is the SAP default standard FERT. Select the corner line, the corner box, I mean to say. When you click on this corner box, the entire row will be selected. This is the icon to click on. Copy as. Now here, I say Rasim finished product. And I replace this FERT by GRAF. GRA represents Grasim and F represents finished product. And do not touch anything here first. Say yes, click on enter. And changing the quantity slash value updating may cause inconsistency. No worry, just click on enter. Number of dependent entries copied are 1044. See the server what I'm using, this got this many plants in the database. Right? So whatever, see the same topic if I teach to other batch, it will show 1045. Whatever number you're getting, server to server, number of people practicing, number of structures made, number will differ. Whatever number you're getting, just say continue. Now select the line, double click on quantity value updating first. Click on position, enter to the message. It gives you a pop-up. Give the valuation area. What is your valuation area? Valuation area is all about your plant. GRAP, what I made. If you don't remember, drop down. I remember. So by using my made valuation area, that is plant, and my made material type, in future, in the next days when we create a material, and in future when you post the stock details should be updated in the finance book in terms of value. So by putting a check mark, it will be recognized. The stock details should be updated in the inventory. By putting a check mark, it will be updating in the inventory books in terms of count. So when I post the stock in future, that stock worth should be recognized in finance book, and the stock count should be recognized in inventory. So that both activities should be permittable means I should put a check mark here. If you don't put a check mark here, then it will not be recognized in the finance book in terms of amount. That means it will be not, when the finance guy try to enter, it will not allow. When the inventory guy try to enter the count of the stock, it will not allow, because quantity update, value update, when you activate here, it will be recognized there. It will be authorized to do that entry. So these two steps, these two fields, putting a check mark allows the stock posting update in the inventory, amount worth stock updating in the finance book. And this pipeline, mandatory pipeline allowed, they are not for us, they are for oil and gas space related projects. So only these to be marked. Very, very important. Saved. Continue. Back. Now select your made again and click on details. Sorry, here details. Bifocal lens, I'm sorry, this is delete, this is details. So be careful, mistakenly don't delete. Now here in this layout we have so much of information to be organized. Now in this layout, first point, the user departments. These all are the views in which you find the fields what we have organized in the field selection screen. Now if any view is unselected, it will not show in the front end. So the layout what you are customizing, that is Grasim finished product what I'm making, in that all the user departments, make sure you scroll down, 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 down till and all are selected. If any one is unselected, you will not see the information related to that domain. So why I need this all? I need only sales now. You may think. We are going to create the material in the front end screen using almost 16 views. Sir, why 16 views? 16 views consists of sales module, finance, inventory, warehousing, production, storage. Because when you maintain the information among all these, then only you can see a product make as manufacture, maintain as inventory, sell as SD, bank into finance. So how in real time you will see a product execution in and out. To get that impact over here, I'm going to create a material maintaining the information among 16 views. So let all the views be selected. First point. Item category group, let it be norm. So what is NORM? You'll understand detailedly. If not norm, what others, everything you'll understand detailedly. It's a big customizing area. And defaultly the field reference is FERT, and the for finished product the source is always raw material. So this should be FERT, this should be raw material. If anything changed, please make sure you reorganize it to FERT and ROH. And here you will find the external purchase order number, internal purchase order number. It is not relevant for us, it is for purchasing purpose. Default it will be there. Let it be do not disturb 1 and 2 or any number, one for internal, one for external. Let it be. And here external number assignment should be checked. Make sure it is checked. Okay, how it works, I'll tell you in the front end. And if I come down, price control, you'll find standard price, you'll find moving average price. We belong to sales domain. Whatever price we are calculating, it is standard price. What is moving average price? Moving average price is all about cost at the inventory level, cost at the warehouse level. Do you deal with? No. Whatever price we are calculating, it's all about final finished price. That is a price which got to be printed on the product is standard price. A price which is for internal reference, that is moving average price. So this should be always standard. And your account here should be always 0009, because using this material type, whatever product you are creating, it's a finished product, so it should be always 0009. Why I'm telling all this, because if somebody change the standard, when we copy that, it affects ours. So if anybody change the standard after you copy your, make sure you maintain these as it is. Okay. So here, do not touch whatever it is, let it be. If you click on the drop down, you may see one or two only. So whatever is there, let it be. And with quantity structure, it should be marked. Other than this, do not touch any other fields, not relevant for us. It's a general material. Done. Saved. Back. Back. Now the last, that is fifth step under settings for key fields material group. I'm not doing now intentionally. Tomorrow when I take you to the front end screen for showing you, in order to show you how to create a material, before that hardly takes few minutes to me to do this, but I want to do the material group creation and get into the material creation layout. Sorry, I want to do the material group customizing and material creation in the same session, so that you understand how material group connects to the division, the relation between the material group and division, how it interfaces, you need to understand. So both I want to do in one day. So that's the intention for your better understanding. Because if you all remember, initially when we was working on enterprise structure, we made the divisions. The Grasim as denim, Grasim as cotton, and Grasim as general. But in denim, if I take the subcategories, sub-product lines, I said, that we are going to organize with reference to material group. So how to make this and how to bridge up the relation between the division and the material group, you'll understand detailedly when we see the material creation tomorrow session. So it goes very interestingly. So do work on till date happen. Do go through the recording. Do prepare the steps. Follow your return steps and go to the system and practice. Don't be in a rush to practice. First understand. Okay. Again and again I say every day this. Please make sure you follow so that you learn good. All right. So thank you all and see you in tomorrow session.